nakaraan sa Forgive My Desires, Father.
In a moved over from all the sins you've committed. Have you become a demon after all? My gosh, your mother is scary! A marvel. Turning to dust, suddenly the voice in my head stopped and we were faced with a more soothing one. Realized that it didn't come from my head this time but from someone nearby.
What's up mga taropa? This is your Novian Gaming at ngayon maglalaro tayo ng Forgive My Desires, Father. So, ito na ang ating part 2. So, susundan na natin yung yung di natin natapos ng nakaraan. So, back pa sa itong video na to, ay huwag mo kalimutan mag-like and subscribe. So, huwag natin patagalin itong video na to. Let's start! He was radiant. Baka na off. He was radiant in every aspect. As if an angel was standing before me. Oh. Never had I felt disenchanted towards an individual who died and now lives. May they rejoice in your kingdom where all our tears are wiped away. Unite us together again in one family to sing. Wait lang nga, tinanggal ko yung song kasi baka makapirate ako. Amen. I was not the part of the deceived family but I found myself repeating after him. Uy, baka napapol ka. Walang ganon. Priest was a powerful man. His voice was able to completely remove the evil in my head and make me feel at ease. His soft, gentle voice. I watched him from the entire duration of the service. My heart raced whenever he spoke, not from the panic this time, but from infatuation. Basahin na lang guys kung kasi kinakabahan na talaga ako Kagi. It was all that filled my mind at that moment. But my happiness came to a stop when the sermon ended. Everyone started to leave one by one, and so did my dear priest. When he was walking further and further away from him, then the demonic voices in my head returned. Talk to him. Talk to him yung pinili ko You're right! I can't let this opportunity slip away. Quietly, I decided to follow him. Not long after, he led me to the church nearby. He entered, and so did I. I smiled crept onto my face. I was glad I was relieved, because I knew that was the location where he would be found were to see him. I knew then what I would be visiting the church often. Uy, nagsisimba na siya, guys! Later, I received a call from Danny telling me to come home and that she forgave me. I didn't understand her. What does she mean by forgive me? I had done nothing wrong. Uy, sinabi mo nga sa kanya nung nakaraan. Na lang. Siguro, kaya na nasabi yung na yon kasi yun nga, basta yun. She was the one who should be seeking forgiveness from me for raising her voice at me, not the way around. I shrugged it off, but deep down, I was beginning to feel reluctant about my fiancé.
So guys, meron ako wait lang, itatranslate. Ingrained. Okay. Ingrained.
Ingrained.
Of a habit family. Oh.
Her hostile tone was ingrained in my head. It wasn't natural at all. I knew that she wasn't the gentle Danny who I once knew. I had a growing suspicion that she had been possessed by none other than my very own demonic mother. At that moment, I knew that my infatuation was no longer directed toward her, but toward him, but the light in my dark. Every time I yearned to visit the church to see the man who was the center of my interest, but unfortunately, I could only visit during my days off. Whe- Whenever I was available, I would attend his sermon just to hear his beautiful, gentle voice. Nako! Baka mapunta to sa ibang ano. Nako! Nakita ko sa may, nagdownload ako ng thumbnail. Nakita ko siya. Basta. Lalagay na ng editor ko. I never grew tired of watching and hearing him from afar. But as day passed, it wasn't satisfactory anymore. I want to converse with him. I wanted him. Nako po, Sammy, we have to talk. Nako po! Is something the matter? Why didn't you tell me that your old home's insurance has been sold? Because my aunts and uncles claim most of the money and I knew it would upset you. Doesn't matter whether it upset me or not. I'm more concerned about why you are hiding things from me. We're partners, aren't we? You should be telling me everything. Siguro di ka na niya mahal. Hypothesis ko lang hindi ko binabackstab si, hindi ako nang babash kay ate.
Hindi totoo yan. Bola lang yan.
Her loud voice was like a knife that was stabbing my eardrums. Stabbing? Pero nasa gilid yung tenga mo? Di ba stabbing sa likod? Okay. I had suspected it would upset her, but she was even more furious than I imagined. Oy. Are you hiding even more secrets from me? Nako po! Lako po! Baka mahuli ka. Blur ko na lang yung mga ganun kasi ayoko ipakita. Bawal. During the weekends, you are gone the entire time. What are you up to? Danny already informed you I go to the church on those days, but I don't like it. We work during the weekdays and I barely get to spend time with you. Wow, nagsisimba na nakalimutan ko pangalan niya. Now you go to the church all day during the weekends instead of spending time with me. You barely give me any attention more. Nako, hindi mo na siya sinispal ng pagmamahal. Uy! Nako, grabe na to. Grabe na mga pangyayari. Please don't raise your voice. I don't like it. Why was she what wedding? Why was she yelling? Why does she only care about what she wants? Why wouldn't she consider what I want? It's like you don't care about our relationship anymore. I stared at her motionless. She's scolding me just like how my mother used to scream at every little mistake I did. Nako po, may naaalala siya. I started to recall more about that horrible woman. Sana pala di ko muna tinignan yung thumbnail. Pero kailangan ko ng thumbnail kasi na-spoil ako, gagi. Hindi ko, marami siyang ending. 4. So, hanapin natin lahat ng ending. Parang series siya. Ganun. I started to recall more about that horrible woman. Don't just stand there. Say something. Since Danny's possessed, my demonic mother must be slowly corrupting and taking over her from the inside. Yes, they both They both were starting to resemble each other. Her yells were getting muffled and were slowly replaced by the voice in my head. She's not the one for you. If you had cared about the relationship, you wouldn't put more effort into planning our wedding. Stop screaming, please. I can't stand it. You really don't care about me or our future at all. Everything will be fine. Just please stop shouting at me. I was uneasy once again for her yelling. The angrier she got, the more suffocating it felt. It felt. Stop saying everything will be fine. How can everything be fine if you never do anything right? Naku, sakit nun. Tinamaan si Samuel. Grabe. My eyes widened immediately when those words erupted from her mouth. A familiar silhouette flashed before my eyes once again. You never do anything right, Samuel. You're back. She's been possessed yet again. Isn't that what you're thinking? Yes, that was the cause of this irrational behavior. My fiance's screams, along with the loud voices in my head, were too much to bear. I wish you would put more effort into us, Samuel. Ako, ang sakit marinig yan. Kung ako sa'yo, Samuel, baka iniwan ko na yan. Joke lang. Wala akong alam dyan, ha. Bahala kayo dyan. I covered my ears and shook my head, desperate to get rid of all the noise. Stop! Please stop talking! Then nothing less filled my ears. Everything was becoming blurry. It was getting harder to breathe, and I desperately attempted to gasp for air. I can't take this anymore. Overwhelmed, I wanted to get away from everything. I wanted everything to be back to normal, and I immediately knew who would bring me the peace I so badly sought. I have to see him. With all the strength that I could muster, I ran out the door and to the church as fast as my legs would take me. Once inside the building, I glanced around desperately in search of Angel. When I realized he was nowhere in sight, my behavior grew more frantic. My heart raced as I desperately searched for the priest. Where are you? I need you. I hopelessly searched around the church. The more places I covered, the more anxious I got. My hands trembling from the dread anxiety. It was getting harder and harder to breathe. Just then, I spotted a man emerging around the confessional booth. Could it be? With my regained hope, I stepped closer to the confessions. One side of the booth was empty, and I could make out a silhouette on the other side. Ilalagay ko na lang kung ano yung silhouette sa taas yan. Sana malagay ito sa pag-edit. Kasi pag dito nalagay, di okay. With a widescreen, I caught a glimpse of the familiar light hair. My lips curled into a smile. I took a deep breath as I was finally able to relax. Because my hands together as lowered. Forgive me. Uy, take deep breath. There's no need to be nervous. I heard this beautiful voice, a wave of early passion. It truly felt like I was greeted by the heavenly presence. A feeling of pure enlightenment. He's speaking to me. He's speaking to me. He's speaking to me. Naku, Naku po! Naku, yung pangalan na natin ni Father. Gusto ko malaman. Para, hindi naman puro video ko, sabihin ko na lang Father. Wala naman, parang, gusto ko na malaman pangalan niya, ganun. Interested lang malaman yung name ni Kuya, ni Father. It was difficult to contain my joy. My apologies, Father, for this is my first time here. First time at this church? No. course not. I've been visiting you often, ever since I first saw you. Then I see you mean it's your first time confessing. As the priest recited the opening prayer, I took out the device to secretly record our conversation. Minsan, alam mo yung, namin, ito, kwentong chismis lang. Kwentong, dito chismis ko lang, nang, nagpapalit ko minsan yung conversation, tapos sa conservation. Diba? Yung sa science, ganun. Tell me, what is your sin? I had an argument with my fiance. It was just something I blurted out at that moment. In reality, I didn't care. I wasn't seeking forgiveness because it was her who should be the one to ask forgiveness for. But that doesn't matter to me anymore. I get an excuse to talk with Father, and that's all I ever want. I proceed to tell him the situation between my fiance and me, about our fights, about how she wasn't the same person who she used to be. Before I knew it, I found myself blurting out everything because I was aware I could tell him everything. I knew I could trust him. An argument with a loved one is hurt. It's bound to happen eventually. You sound as though you are timid by nature, so it must be difficult to hear her badgering about your fiancé's situation. I was elated that he was on my side. I was right all along. But your fiancé has a strong reason to want the money. She's only worried about your future together. Nako po. So, dito natin tatapusin itong episode 2 dahil masyado nang mahaba. Ayokong gawing 1 oras kasi di kaya ng cellphone ko. Parang ang taas. Ganun. Okay. So, salamat sa panonood guys. At kung nagustuhan itong video to, and huwag niyo kakalimutan mag-like and subscribe. So, kung gusto niyo pa ng other games or gusto niyo maglaro ko ng ibang games, mag-comment lang kayo dyan.